Mewtwo, ladies and gentlemen, is just a couple of days away from being released worldwide as a raid boss. So in this news update, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be going over the Mewtwo counters that you're going to want to have on your Pokemon team when you're taking on Mewtwo in these raids. So let me just pop my chair up real quick. Get concentrated. Oh wow. Okay. So, going over the first number one Mewtwo counter that you're going to want to have on your squad when you're taking on Mewtwo. Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch or Stone Edge. And also, you want to be using this Tyranitar with a Mewtwo that does not know Focus Blast. This is a thing that you need to be aware of when you're taking on Mewtwo, whether it has Focus Blast or Shadow Ball or another charge move. Focus Blast can really take all of your Dark types out of the water. Dark types is going to be one of the most important Pokemon that you're going to want to have on your teams. So moving on, you're going to want to have Houndoom with a Dark type move combination of Snarl and Foul Play. And also, if you're taking on a Mewtwo that does not have Shadow Ball, assuming you already have Mewtwo's, assuming you're one of the lucky few that already does have Mewtwo. Mewtwo with any quick move plus Shadow Ball is very effective against Mewtwo. Also, Lugia with any quick move plus Sky Attack is also very useful against Mewtwo. So, Psycho Cut and Focus Blast. Alright, say you can't use Tyranitar, you can't use your Dark types. What are you gonna use to beat down that Mewtwo? Well, here's what you're gonna wanna do. Gengar with any quick move plus Shadow Ball and Shadow Claw. Gyarados with Bite and Crunch. That is like a signature Mewtwo counter. You're gonna want a Gyarados with either Bite and Crunch or Bite and Hydro Pump. But I'm gonna go with the combination of Bite and Crunch, so that's gonna be a big addition to my team. Also, now here's where it gets interesting, for me at least. Scizor and Pinsir. Fury Cutter and X Scissor is going to be the move combination that you're going to want to use to take on Mewtwo. That is going to be dealing the most damage, plus the typing is excellent as well. And also, you're going to have the high DPS monster that he is, Dragonite, with a combination of Dragon Tail, Dragon Breath, or Dragon Breath Outrage, or Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw, or Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, which is actually, I believe that's on my Dragon. I think my Dragonite has Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw. It's either Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw, or Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw. I don't exactly remember. So what I find interesting is that now that we have the main counters out of the way, we're gonna throw in some wild cards. You know, making it a little bit interesting. Make these Mewtwo raids more fun for you. It's gonna make it more fun for everybody if you throw in a Pokemon that is like out of the box. Start thinking outside the box when you think about your Mewtwo counters. So what I'm gonna go over here is a list of alternative options that you have. Say you don't have any of those Mewtwo counters. Say you don't have Tyranitar. Say you don't want to use say you don't have Tyranitar, Houndoom, Gengar, Mewtwo, Lugia, you know, Scizor, Pinsir. So you don't have any of those guys. Or you just want to stir up the pot and you want to make things interesting. So a lot of alternative options you have would be Moltres is another good option with the combination move of Fire Spin, Overheat, right? We've got Zapdos. Zapdos with the best moveset being Charge Beam and Thunderbolt, which is going to be pretty interesting. Snorlax. Snorlax with the moveset of Lick, Hyper Beam. Lick being a ghost type move and Hyper Beam to pound out that damage. So after that, Arcanine is also a pretty interesting Pokemon to use against Mewtwo if you want to throw him in there. Give him the moveset of Snarl Flamethrower. I really think that move is going to be pretty effective against Mewtwo. Also, we have Crobat. And when I looked up the stats of Crobat, take a look at this. Crobat surprisingly has a pretty decent CP of 2,000, I believe. 2,466. And he has a moveset of Air Slash Shadow Ball, Bite Sludge Bomb, and Air Slash Sludge Bomb. What I would do, and I would try the moveset of Air Slash Shadow Ball. So, if you happen to have a high IP Zubat, you know, evolve it, power it up, throw him up in there, and, you know, I'm really interested to see what would happen. Like, what would happen with, Crobat? How would he fare against Mewtwo? Just throw him in there and tweet me at DX1 Tweets. I would like to see any of these wild cards used in a Mewtwo raid. Like, if you plan on using Arcanine, Crobat, Moltres, Alakazam is also another excellent choice. Alakazam with the 100% damage per second rating of Psycho Cut and Future Sight. Also, Confusion and Shadow Ball can be an effective moveset. Can also be a very effective moveset towards inflicting damage against Mewtwo. So that's one of the things that you can do if you really want to make things interesting against Mewtwo. So let's take a look into my Pokemon library and see where my Pokemon party stands against Mewtwo. So how am I gonna fare against Mewtwo? So it's gonna be pretty interesting if my app can load up. You know, I'm trying to make these videos shorter. My videos always go way too long, so... Alright, it's loading, it's loading. Alright guys, right off the bat, we've got a Pidgey. I think I'm definitely gonna catch this. Alright, Pidgey, 136 CP. This is XP 101, guys. And we're back just like that with the final part of this Mewtwo preparation video. We're going to go into some evolutions myself for me to prepare for these difficult Mewtwo raids. So we're going to start off with my 100% Dratini, if I can find it. Up. Yep, there it is. Okay. 713 CP. This is also high level. So, you know, when we're talking about taking on Mewtwo, we've got to bring out the big guns, right? We got to bring out your biggest and your best monsters to take on Mewtwo. So, hey, if everybody else is bringing out the big guns, so am I. I'm bringing out 100% Dragonite in the house against this Mewtwo raid boss. So, we're going to go ahead and evolve this Dragonair once more. And it's gonna be interesting to see the CP level of this Dragonite. It's really high level, perfect IVs, high CP. Let's see what we get here. And we also have a few more Pokemon I need to evolve as well. So we're not done yet. Dragonite coming in. Holy 2,967 CP. That is awesome. And with the moveset of... Oh, wait, no, wrong one. Wrong one. Alright. Moveset of Dragon Tail Outrage. That's freaking awesome. Alright. Alright, so next we're gonna move on to two of my high IV Scyther. So first off I'm gonna evolve my 98% Scyther. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna toss in the Metal Coat and we're gonna go into the evolution Scyther into Scizor #1. I'm really stoked to see what kind of CP we're going to get here. It's going to take some candies to power up, but should be pretty good. Alright, 2,155 CP on the 98, and now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to evolve the 97. I'm guessing 2058. I'm guessing 2058. No, not even close. 1590. Alright. That's so cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Just like, I don't know. So that leaves us with 465 candies for power-up. So we're going to be good there. So we've got my original Scizor is 95%. So 95% Scizor, 98% Scizor, and then 97% Scizor. I will take that to the bank. And our last evolution is, let's do a Magikarp. Let's get a Gyarados. Let's get a Gyarados with Bite and Crunch. Let's go. Let's evolve this 95% magic card. We're gonna drop the 400 candies right now. We're just gonna do it. Evolve. Let's do it. Bite and Crunch is the moveset that we're looking for with this bad boy. Will we get it? Alright. This is Cry. Ah! Alright, what we get? Not even close. Alright. Dragon Tail Hydro Pump. Alright, I'll just have to use some TMs to change that up. I want to Bite and Crunch Gyarados. But there you have it. So now I have, what, a 95% IV Gyarados, 2 high IV Scizor, a 100% Dragonite. We're ready to take on Mewtwo. All we gotta do is work on some power-ups, swap some TMs in there, do a couple of fine-tuning fixtures to take care of these Pokemon, get them ready for Mewtwo. But this has been the Mewtwo Raid Guide, and I hope to see you guys tweeting me at DX1Tweets. Tweet me your wild cards, tweet me your results from these Mewtwo raids, tweet me if you get invited to a raid. What different Pokemon do you want to use to mix things up a little bit, make things interesting? Do you want to use a Crobat? Are you thinking about using Arcanine? Are you thinking about using Moltres? Are you thinking about using Zapdos? Those are all great attackers. Like, honestly, you're not going wrong with those guys. So tweet me if you want to make this interesting, or if you just want to go with the standard lineup to secure your Mewtwo and do the most damage as possible and get the most balls as your reward. So that's going to do it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next upload.